Hey there, and thank you so much for checking out this video today. I hope you had an amazing time with your friends and family as well as I did. So in today's video, I'll be showing you some of the items that I chose to cook for our Thanksgiving dinner, along with doing a power hour to get our house back in order for the upcoming holidays of Christmas and New Year's. Please consider subscribing, click that bell, and without further ado, let's get started.
So before we get started with the cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick haul of all of the items that I picked up from Winco today. So it is the day before Thanksgiving, and I rarely shop the day before the holidays. I try to do it at least 2 days, 3 days in advance, but I pushed it to the last minute. Crowded store, but everyone was really pleasant, so that made the experience that much better. But I want to go ahead and just show you the items that I got and all of the dishes that I plan on making for our Thanksgiving dinner. First items that I did pick up are some shredded cheese. This is the sharp cheddar. This is the 2-pound bag. And I also picked up the cheddar jack cheese as well. This is for the macaroni. I'm actually making a macaroni similar to this one on the package here. And then I was debating on if I was gonna just get 1 or 2 cans of the cream of mushroom, but it was where I was at, so I just went ahead and went with this 4-pack of the cream of mushroom. I plan on trying the green bean casserole. Honestly, my kids are not too excited about that, but we are just gonna try something new. I like to always try at least one new dish for the holidays, so that is it. And so for that, I also picked up the crispy fried onions. I just went with the Winco brand pretty much with everything. And then I also picked up these bakery dinner rolls for $2.98 and 2 cans of the collard greens. I honestly do not know how to make them from scratch. My siblings do, but I do not. And being that is last minute, I did not care to ask them how to make it. And I know it's probably way simpler than I think it is, but it is what it is. We like those kind. And then I did pick up, how many? 3 of the yams. I'm just gonna make a small dish of yams. And then we also like Brussels sprouts. I went with the shaved ones because we couldn't find the halves. So this should be fine. I'm just gonna kind of roast these up, and then I'm going to glaze them with some carrots. I also picked up the bacon bits to go in the macaroni and 2 bags of the raw shrimp that is peeled, deveined, and with the tail off. These are the medium size. I was considering getting the salad shrimp, but I want a full bite of shrimp in my mac and cheese, so I went ahead and went with those. And then I just picked up 2 boxes of the sweet cream butter salted, a pack of Mrs. Fields snowflake chip cookies, and then I wanted a turkey leg to go in my greens and also in my macaroni salad, but I couldn't find it, so I went ahead and went with the turkey necks instead. So the deal was at the store, if you spent $125, then you got a free turkey. I had picked up a turkey, but it wasn't in the deal, so I had to put that one back and get the one that they offered, and it's completely frozen. So I'm hoping that it defrosts in time. So moving on, I went ahead and picked up these large elbow macaronis. I picked up 2 of these because I'm gonna be making a really big batch of the macaroni and cheese. The kids really love that. I usually make from scratch the stuffing, but it's last minute, so I'm just gonna cheat this year and do the stovetop turkey stuffing. It comes 2 in a pack for that. And then I also just picked up some salami to snack on, a tomato for us to make a Capri salad, and some fresh basil. And also some baby spinach to go with that. I always like to have some kind of green salad in our spread. I'm gonna be making some pumpkin pies, and I picked up another gravy. I think I already have one, but I went ahead and picked up this Heinz homestyle gravy, roasted turkey flavored. I picked up some chives as well for the mashed potatoes that I'll be making, some chopped olives for the macaroni salad, and some pimentos as well. And then we're gonna be making some cornbread. I want the jalapeno cornbread, but the kids want just the regular one, so I'm gonna make both. This one is so delicious. I don't know if I'm gonna add cheese in the cornbread this time or not, with the jalapenos. I don't know, but my sister had made it a few years ago, and then I kind of recreated it, and I loved how it turned out. So we're gonna do that again. And then I had to make a quick stop to the 99-cent store, and I just picked up these clear plastic salad tongs for when we are serving the food, and another bag of the bacon bits. I did get 2 of those, and then I just had the kids pick out some chips. So these are the chips that they picked out, just a basic bag of Lay's barbecue flavor and the Flamin' Hot Cheetos for them. And then I like to put brown sugar in my yams because I like them nice and sweet. And then I just picked up powdered sugar because I needed it. And then we have the Dream Whip that usually is a struggle to find, but a gentleman at the store was able to help me find it so I can make my rum cake. So I'm really excited about that. I haven't made it in years. Hopefully I remember the recipe. So good luck with that. And then here goes the Jiffy corn muffin mix. And then for the rum cake, I also picked up this Betty Crocker moist, super moist cake mix in the yellow one. And then for the pumpkin pies, I got the Pillsbury 2 crust pie crust. This is just easier to do instead of making it like from scratch. And once again, I don't care to call a sibling. Use a lifeline this year for cooking. And then I think this is the last thing that I got. This was just something extra that I picked up, and I've been seeing these all over Instagram, and I usually get them for Christmas, and I was able to find them at Winco. So I went ahead and picked up 2 boxes of the Christmas tree cake. So that is pretty much it, you guys. So that is everything that I did pick up for Thanksgiving dinner for tomorrow. So let's just go ahead and get started and get things rolling because I feel like I'm so behind. And yeah. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started with the turkey necks. So to be honest with you guys, I went ahead and boiled them just to kind of help it melt off the bone. It was really hard to get the meat off, so therefore it actually only ended up going into the greens. I just kind of added them with a little bit seasoning with the greens, and they turned out perfect. But I wish I really would have had the turkey leg. It would have been way more meatier, but it didn't go to waste. So now I'm just prepping the macaroni and cheese and also the green bean casserole. You guys, when I say that this was surprisingly a huge hit this Thanksgiving, it was gone, okay? And I got so many complaints about it prior to me even making it that I was really surprised. So I'm so glad that we went with this option for the added item this year in our Thanksgiving spread. So being that I usually do prep like 2 days prior to Thanksgiving, I usually already have like all of the prep work already done. But there wasn't actually much like chopping or anything that I needed to do this year, which was great. I think it was only like the yams that I needed to chop up this Thanksgiving. So that saved a whole lot of time, you guys. But it was more so the baking that took a little bit longer, but they were pretty easy recipes that I've pretty much done every single year. So it wasn't too much of a hassle when it came down to the baking, and I pretty much had everything in rotation. So it only took me about 5 hours or so or less to just really get everything done, and that was with cleaning and everything. So I did pretty good to have such a late start. Now throughout this video, you'll see that I'm kind of just bouncing from one thing to the next. That's just kind of how I work. And like I said, I got everything that I needed to get done in a timely fashion, nothing burned or anything. So, you know, you got to give yourself credit where it's due. I actually almost threw this in with the wrapper on, so I'm glad I caught that. But I am just adding all of the seasonings and everything to my macaroni and cheese before it goes into the oven.
And now for this macaroni and cheese, I will be adding shrimp and bacon to this later on, but I'm gonna be throwing this in the oven to bake for a bit, and then I will be, once it's pretty much all melted and cooked for a bit, then I will be taking it out and adding the shrimp and the bacon to the pan.
Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar.
This is literally my favorite part of this recipe because it just turns out so cheesy, and my kids love a lot of cheese in their macaroni and cheese. You'll see later on, I added a clip of them. They could not wait until this was done. And I know when I was asleep that at least my oldest one went into the pan and got some. I know he did. So now it is time for this to go into the oven. I'm just putting some foil on top, and then we're just gonna let that bake. So in the meantime, I am just going to start just kind of getting my kitchen in order so that therefore, as I'm cooking, I can pretty much just be washing and cooking kind of simultaneously, just so that nothing kind of built up in the kitchen and I just have too much stuff in the way. So that's a quick tip to make sure that you are able to keep a clean kitchen while you're cooking, clean as you go, especially during the holiday time if you can. I'm usually the only one in the kitchen during the holiday time, so it's not people that I have to work around. It's more so I have to work around like my cabinet space. So I just like to make sure that I'm cleaning as I go, so that therefore if I do need something that I've already used, it is already clean and ready. After our hands have been washed and dried, I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp into the boiling water.
I already have my mac and cheese in the oven. I have my meatloaf for tonight. And then I also have my green bean casserole going. I've already heated up the turkey neck, and I am cooking the shrimp for the mac and cheese. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Brussels sprouts and the carrots. I'm adding carrots this year, so I'm gonna actually use my Philips air fryer. And I love my air fryer, you guys. Like, it makes cooking so easy. But I'm using my air fryer because I want them to have like that roasted kind of look and taste to them. So I am going to try air frying them this year. So that is what I'm working on. I'm trying to work on all of the main dishes. The next thing I'm gonna be working on is the yams, and then I think after that, it's pretty much all dessert from there. So I haven't done the turkey yet. I haven't done the ham. The turkey is still actually defrosting, so I'm a little worried. But it will get done. I know it will, even if we have a late dinner tomorrow, that is fine. But I just wanted to just pop in here really quick and let you guys know just kind of where we are at with this process. So far, so good. The kids are occupied. They're on their games. They're taking showers. And everybody just hanging out. I'm just jamming out to some music on my Alexa. And yeah, so we still got some cookies to bake and a lot of baking to do. But it will all get done tonight. I promise you that.
Come joining us all. The feeling is here.
I use the brown sugar and bourbon seasoning for this.
Today. Come on now, let's go. Caroling through the snow.
And so now we're gonna move on over to getting the yams prepped. Like I said, this was pretty much the only thing that I needed to chop up for this meal. So I'm just going to quickly do that, place those in a pan with some butter and some brown sugar and put those in the oven.
Wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo.
I'm just adding the shrimp and the bacon bits to the macaroni and cheese, and look at how delicious this looks. And when I say this is so yummy, it was gone that day. I'm just gonna give this a good mix, and I did use both bags of the bacon bits for this macaroni and cheese.
Wake up with a smile.
And like I said, the boys had the best reaction ever. At this point, I decided to go ahead and just shift over to the baking portion that I needed to get done, because I wanted to definitely get the pies in the oven, get the cake baked, and I actually only ended up doing the jalapeno cornbread because I just really didn't have the energy to make two, but they ate it anyways, so I'm happy about that. But then my phone died, so here is what the spread looks like. And I think the turkey turned out beautifully, and it was so delicious, you guys. So yes, Thanksgiving was a success. So of course, after all of the holidays and all the cooking and all of the eventful moments the day before, it is now time to clean and get the house back in order and squared away, because now we are going to just be focusing on Christmas and New Year's. So I'm just gonna start off this power hour in the bedroom today. I just needed to get the bedroom nice and refreshed. It wasn't too bad. We have a lot of blankets. I use most of them. So I just wanted to make our bed and get our vanity cleaned up and just do a quick clean. Today is not going to be a deep clean because one, I do not have enough time to get a deep clean in, but I figured a power hour should be ample amount of time to get the majority of the cleaning that I needed to get done today. If you are enjoying this video so far, please let me know down in the comments, or just give this video a big thumbs up. That would be a huge help to my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here and spending your precious time watching my videos. I would love to get to know you guys more, so make sure you guys are chiming in down in the comments, and also follow me over on Instagram at Leave It to Mom. My handle is in the description down below.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Come on. We're gonna dance.
Went ahead and just put my laptop and planners and stuff away back in the office. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up here in the bedroom. So as you see underneath, I just kind of tuck the pillows underneath there because I don't have covers, seasonal covers yet for those pillows. So I just didn't want them out because it didn't really match like the aesthetic of the room. And so until I get new covers, I am just gonna put these fall ones away and then replace them with Christmas ones eventually.
place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time.
There I was just showing you guys some of the like little knickknacks that my husband brings home from work. He's an electrician, so he has a ton of like wire nuts and just random things that he leaves on the vanity, and it just gets tossed. But I think it's so funny because it's just like when I would pull things out of like my boys' pants when they were younger. And one of my kids, we actually still call him MacGyver because we would find so much random items in his pockets. And I just think it's so funny that my husband pretty much does the same thing when he comes home from work. So to clean off this vanity, I'm just using my all-purpose spray. And I'm just, like I said, just giving it a quick wipe down. It doesn't need to be fully detailed today, but we will be detailing again very soon. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you do not miss that video.
In the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
Now I'm just going to shift on over into the kitchen and get those tedious tasks that I don't like out of the way, like doing the dishes. So that is what I am doing here. So we're going to knock that out. I'm going to also toss in a load of laundry and clean up the living room. And there's not much to do today, but I like to take care of the tasks that I don't enjoy first, so that therefore the easier tasks, especially during my power hour days, I can get those done that much faster.
But I did get the main areas that I did want to get cleaned done. So I did go ahead and wash the dishes. That is not a favorite task of mine to do, so I like to knock those out, especially when I'm doing that power hour cleaning, because I know I'm only giving myself so much time to get it done. And then I went ahead and took care of the master bedroom. I did the main bathroom. I didn't show that because I just gave it a quick wipe down. I'm just gonna pick up the last remaining things in the living room. I've already started a load of laundry as well, and I'm gonna give the dining table a quick wipe down. And then I'll probably also, before I head out, give the house a quick mop. The floors aren't too messy, but I just want to have a nice fresh smell when we come back this evening after my son's basketball game, which I'm really excited about. He's doing so well. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I knew today was not going to be a deep clean day, so I didn't want to have to pull out things. And honestly, I just did a recent deep clean, so I was able to save a whole lot of time today. I am gonna be working on the garage and getting that all squared away and organized. So make sure you guys check out that video. Make sure you guys are subscribed so that you guys see that video. Make sure your post notifications are on so that you know when I do upload. Make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram at Leave It to Mom. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing, yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. promised Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this. In